Business owners say the increase in sin taxes is affecting their profits. That was, of course, announced in the Finance Minister's budget speech last night. The owners say they're already feeling the pinch of high prices as it is. So as of the 1st of April, consumers of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products will have to dig deeper to indulge in their favorite brands. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko joins us from one trading outlet this morning. Refiloe, good morning. Great to see you. One wonders how this will impact just the number of people who are able to afford in the sector.
Well, Michelle, we're just about to find out right now. We are at one of the liquor outlets business around here in Mahikeng, and as the budget speech had indicated, the increase of the sin tax, liquor business owners together with most of South Africans saying that it's affecting them. But allow me to welcome Herman Mila. He's going to explain more to us how the sin tax price increase has affected them. Thank you so much, Mr. Mila, and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Your reaction as the liquor business owner to the sin tax increase?
Thank you, Refiloe. The impact of the sin tax increase on us, the business owners who sells liquor. Remember, the sin tax does not apply according to classes. To say wealthier people, they are going to be charged this much. The poor people are going to be charged this much. They put the tax on all the alcohol brands. But now with us, we serve a community whereby there's high rate of unemployment, there's high rate of unskilled laborers. Most people are living with hand to mouth. So it's difficult for us to even increase the prices according to what has been increased by government. So we try by all means to accommodate our people so that they can be able to afford what we are selling here. But now, given the sin tax increase, given the load shedding, given the fact that we are still recovering from COVID, it becomes extremely difficult for us to survive. So it is basically very difficult on our part. Remember, in this case, when your brand becomes, when your goods becomes more expensive, people no longer come to support your place. You have to make sure that you increase prices in a sense that it does not scare off customers away, but also you must break even, or you must make profit to sustain the business. In that sense, we must understand what we sell here. For example, one bottle of beer that I sell, it must cover labor cost, it must cover operational cost, it must cover rental. There's a lot that is involved, and I must also make profit from there.
And we also understand that before the sin tax price increase, before the budget speech, liquor businesses have already got the increase from SAB. Please try to explain that to us, and how is the addition of the sin tax affecting your business?
If you can remember very well, I think it was last year. Last year there was a price increase from SAB. The price increase was already a bit hefty on us, but now with the increase of the sin tax also, it becomes unbearable. The reality is that what we are selling for, let's say for 25 rand, must go to 30 rand. But in this case, you must understand the sin taxes increase, but people's incomes do not increase. So at the end of the day, you'll be stuck with alcohol that you can't sell because people can't afford it. And then we don't do business in big cities like Joburg, where there's money, there's opportunities. Here we rely on mostly our unemployed people who get this 350 grand. Our students, mostly they get allowances from their parents. Our people who work for government. So basically, it's going to be very tough.
But do you see that affecting your clients that come? Does it decrease the people that come, or do you notice that they somehow adjust their budget to suit your latest price increase?
Mostly they do complain. In a sense, they are complaining that it is becoming too expensive. They can't afford. And it has affected us because, in a sense, the people we used to get, the number of people we used to get is no longer the same. So it means some people have moved elsewhere where they can get cheaper alcohol, they can get, where in fact the prices are not the same as us and they are not selling the same things that we sell. Remember, with us we sell your long terms, your dumpies and whatnot. There are those people, we call them the sport. Yeah. They sell body quads and whatnot. So you might find that our people are moving from us to those people, because the increment on 330s, 440s is not the same as that one on cords and whatnot. On cords you might find out the increment is 1 rand, 150. To us it's 5 rands. So they would say no, let's stick to those ones, unlike these ones who are a bit expensive. People can never be able to afford things when their salaries remain the same and when their economic status remains the same. I mean, as we speak, we are faced with socio-economic challenges. Everybody is going through a difficult time, even us as business owners. Sometimes we make little to nothing, but we just keep going. Imagine now, after the increment of the sin taxes, do you know how much we are paying on fuel to run the generator the whole weekend? It's too expensive.
Thank you so much for your time. Herman Miller, he's one of the liquor businesses here around Mahikeng. We'll try, Michelle, to also get people on the ground, alcohol consumers, to find out if this Sintex price increase, does it make them think about quitting alcohol, or are they adjusting their budget so that it suits the increases?
Refiloe, thanks very much indeed for that update. Some more analysis there on those changes announced by the Finance Minister just last week.